What's up, y'all? It's your man C. McCarver Jr. here with another video, man. As usual, week 15, Atlanta Falcons is coming to our house, Levi Stadium, to play the San Francisco 49ers. Niner fam, our San Francisco 49ers. We already know, coming off that game against the Saints, being very unique, finding different ways to win each time. Shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo. I knew he was going to bring that ball down the field. We seen this man do it before when it mattered, and he did it again, man. Shout out to Kittle. Shout out to Emmanuel Sanders, man. Emmanuel Sanders was a big trade for us, man. Huge, man. I mean, I just loved it, man. I just loved it. You know, it's funny with Emmanuel Sanders. He said when he talk, he sound like he gotta blow his nose or something. You know, it be tripping me out every time I listen to. Oh well, you know, I go out there and run my routes, you know, and you know, when I get on the sideline, you know, will help you be a little bit more sharper. If somebody give me a tissue, you know, I can go out there and do. You know, that's just that's how I be shouting when he talk, man. But shout out to him, man. I mean, everybody is doing their part, man, and doing what we got to do to win. I don't know what was up with the defense, but we already know what they do, how they do, and that's not how they play, so we ain't worried about that, especially playing the Atlanta Falcons, okay? I know the defense within themselves want to redeem themselves and get to the quarterback and do what they do, man. They've been stopping a lot of people all season, so I know they're getting back to that going against the Atlanta Falcons. And I got a gut feeling that Matt Ryan really wants to show out this game. One of his best seasons is having Shanahan over there with him, and his numbers was high because Shanahan's offense, there's somebody always open. We already know how he does, man. Atlanta Falcon fans, y'all already know how he does too. So I'm sure he has something inside him that just wants to come here and do his best. He wants to beat us. He wants to beat us, even though at this time it ain't really nothing for them. I mean, as far as trying to get to the postseason and all that, they're way out of it. But it's for pride. It's just for, just within themselves. They ain't probably gave up. They just came off a W against the Panthers, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. So with that being said too, and I know the 49ers is not having the mentality like, all right, we at ease now. We gonna be in the playoffs anyway. That ain't the mentality. It's business as usual. Treat this game like it's the last game of the season, man. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what's going on with them or whatnot. Treat it just like it's the last game on the line. And that's what we about to see. I expect to see a whole lot of offense in this game, only because, you know what? Check this out. I mean, when you look at this, it's 20. They rank 22nd in defense, man. And just with a defense like that going against our offense with all these weapons, Deebo Samuel, Kendrick Bourne, I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's just going to be dangerous, man. Real dangerous. As you can see, though, they rank 3rd in the league in passing because Matt Ryan is out there slinging that ball. They obviously ain't running the ball, but that's the only way they can get it done. And I don't anticipate him having one of his good games against us passing, even though they rank 3rd in the NFL and 7th in the offense. So because I expect our defense to really step up this game, just coming off of that Saints game and the way they were playing and not executing like they usually do. Just like Richard Sherman said, that's not stuff they usually do. They don't usually play like that. And it happens, you know what I mean? It happens. We don't know if it was some voodoo in the locker room. I ain't want to go there. But you know what I mean? Defense really going to step up. The stadium will be loud and rocking. The fans will be there. Coming off of a big win like they just did just motivates the fans even more to be more hyped, more loud. And of course, I will be contributing to that like I always do. So for them to, only rely on their offense, the Atlanta Falcons, to try to even get a win, You know, it's going to be very difficult. Very difficult. So with that being said, I do expect a W with, a W. San Francisco 49ers, week 15. We got 3 more games left. After this is the Rams. Then we got the Seahawks. And we are in that number 1 seed because we are taking care of business amongst ourselves. We're not worried about what other teams are doing. Shout out to Dre from calling in the Rombo, because I heard him say that. I was listening and just his attitude when he came on and say, look, we can't worry about what other teams are doing, who's beating who or whatever. We got to take care of business ourselves, and that's exactly what we're doing. And when we go up to Seattle, I ain't worried about that either. And they didn't, you know what I mean? So we just gonna worry about our business. We gonna treat each game like it's our last. And Shanahan gonna cook something up like he always do. Jimmy G is looking great out there. And we just gonna keep this thing going until the postseason. But 3 more games, Niner fam, 3 more games. Treat it like it's the last game of the season. I know the playoffs is just an arm reach away. But let's do what we gotta do first. It's your man C. McCarr Bird Jr. Like I said, I do not expect the Falcons. I don't know. I don't want to give them a score. I don't. I just know they ain't gonna win. But at the same time, I'm not saying that it's gonna be that easy, but it should be. But let's just get this W, focus on this W, then we move on to the next, then we move on to the next. Pow. But it's your man, C. McCarr Bird Jr., and I catch y'all in traffic, and I catch y'all at the game, man. I'll catch you guys at the game, man. Peace.